A UN committee has released a report condemning Japan's stance on the issue of its wartime military sex slavery. Tokyo has rejected the report, saying the UN has not given fair consideration to its point of view. Kwon Jang-ho reports.
At a UN committee meeting last month, Japan's Deputy Foreign Minister Shinsuke Sugiyama denied his country's involvement in wartime sexual slavery.
The Japanese government conducted an investigation and found that the forceful taking away of women by the military and government authorities could not be confirmed in any document.
On Monday, the UN Committee on the Elimination of Discrimination against Women released a report on the session that is critical of Sugiyama's statements. The report recommends that Japan's leaders and public officials stop making disparaging statements regarding their country's responsibility, which have the effect of re-traumatizing the victims. The committee also pushed Japan to further acknowledge its responsibility by integrating the issue into its textbooks to ensure historical facts are objectively presented to students and the public at large. The Japanese government blasted the report on Tuesday, saying that Korea and Japan settled the issue in their landmark agreement reached in December.
It is really regrettable and unacceptable that the committee didn't take the Japanese government's explanation into full consideration and criticize the agreement between Japan and South Korea.
The South Korean government has so far avoided raising issue with Japan following the stipulation in the December deal that the two nations would no longer criticize each other on the matter.
Fulfilling the December 28th agreement faithfully and sincerely is the most important thing. Through that, working to recover the honor and dignity of the victims and easing their emotional pain even one day sooner is what's important.
The victims and their families have already expressed their anger and frustration at the settlement, saying it is not enough and that they want the Japanese government to take legal responsibility for its wartime atrocities. Kwon Jang-ho, Arirang News.